All right, hello, dear Crystalites. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all have been well. I hope you guys are doing all right. Happy Chinese New Year to all of you. Today is Chinese New Year for me here in the Philippines, so happy Chinese New Year. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rise. Hello, Asian Duck. Hello, Ronchi. Welcome. Happy Chinese New Year to you guys as well. My HSR experience in 4.0 is similar in 3.0. Happy Lunar New Year as well to you, Rise. How are you guys doing today? It's been a while. It's been a week since my previous live. And thank you guys for tuning in during our first live episode, our first official episode of You Gotcha Right. Thank you so much for you guys' support in watching us talk about Another Eden Begins, and let's hope that we get more information in the near future. Unfortunately, we won't be getting new information right now for Another Eden Live today, which is Cat Day, but we are hopefully going to get more information as time passes, and let's hope we get some good information once Scott and the rest of the developers at Right Flyer Studios and Studio Prisma are able to share with us regarding Another Eden Begins. Hello, Susu. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? Happy Lunar New Year to you, Susu. 2K plus Chrono Stones, but may not enough to get Meryt. Oh, you 255 guild now. Congratulations. How's Valentine's Day? I don't want to talk about it. I literally was sick. I literally had a stuffy nose, a sore throat, and all the more reasons to have a flu. I was like, yeah, I'm not spending Valentine's Day outside. I would rather stay inside instead. But for the rest of it, I did just, play games, played through a lot of the stuff that I have been trying to catch up on. No, I have not started playing HSR 4.0 because you know why. I'm trying to ease myself into it, but I will get there. I will play 4.0. I promise you. I just have to suffer through one character specifically. Actually, two characters specifically. I know I'm stalling, and I don't care. I just want the rewards. I'm saving for Ashvale, who's going to be the next character very soon. And aside from that, Sigrika just got drip marketed. Looking forward to Sigrika. Unfortunately, she ain't Glacio, but she's Arrow, and she's a gauntlet user. Isa! Welcome to the live! Happy Lunar New Year to you! You guys say Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year? Because I sometimes interchange between the two, if it's either Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year, but I mostly hear a lot of people around me say it's Chinese New Year, but some of the people who I talk to on Discord say Lunar New Year. Melody, Isa played Heartopia, by the way. Yay! A fellow Heartopia player! What server, though? What server? Looks like Ranche called you out, Isa. Listen, Isa. I've seen you play Heartopia. It can be seen in the activity board on the server. I can see you play Heartopia. You literally played Heartopia 37 minutes ago on the activity feed in the Discord server. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that? But do let me know if you guys want me to play Heartopia on stream. It will be on Twitch because, a lot of the streams here I do on YouTube are exclusively to Another Eden content, and I wanted to say that way, and other content are going to be on Twitch. Do let me know if you guys want me to play Heartopia on stream. It is currently the limited time collaboration with My Little Pony. As someone who is a big fan of My Little Pony back in the day, I love that collaboration very much. I am in Oh, wait, what server am I on? I think I'm in Asia server or C server. Hello, Master Builder. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? Happy Chinese New Year to you. So for today, we are going to be playing through the rest of An Ode to Origin Act 3 because I've been putting it off for quite a while now, actually. And with the recent news of another Eden coming to the Switch, it's big news, legit big news for everyone in the Another Eden community to be talking about it. And I'm looking forward to getting more information as the days go by, see the developments and all that. And outside of Another Eden content, I recently watched a bunch of gameplay videos of Reanimal. Yes, Reanimal. The game produced by the same company who did Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I watched Reanimal, and let me tell you, it was insane. The whole visuals of the world is crazy. And there were like a lot of hidden meanings to it that I simply can't really wrap around my head until I look into it more. And aside from that, we are also getting Resident Evil Requiem. Bro, Resident Evil Requiem is expensive. It is legit expensive. And I would love to play Resident Evil Requiem, but it's literally 3K in Philippine pesos. It's 3K. I don't want to spend my allowance on a 3K game. Yes, it is 3K in Philippine pesos. So that's a lot coming from someone. Aside from that, I've finished all of the phases of Chapter 3 of Persona 5 The Phantom Ex's main story. Now I'm waiting for Chapter 4. I'm looking forward to Chapter 4 though, because there's one specific character that I'm aiming for, and we're gonna meet him very soon. I'm looking forward to seeing him, and you guys know who it is. It's the new character in Chapter 4, and we're gonna get him very soon, so I'm so excited for that one. What else is there? Oh yeah, Genshin Impact did its live stream, revealed Varka, and they haven't done any drip marketing yet, but they just revealed Varka's kit and all that, and honestly, he looks really good. He is really good. Do I want to play Genshin? No. I literally stopped in Fontaine, and I had to go. And if I go back to playing, I will be in Fontaine, and I have to go through Natlan, and I'll have to get through Nod Cry. So yeah, how's Yao Guang? I haven't actually built her yet, actually. I haven't built Yao Guang yet. So, damn you, Hoyo Lab, for that. I recently got Yao Guang, and I also got, Kafka from the free 5-star. And I also got Ron Mei because of the skin. The free 5-star skin. I got Ron Mei as well. I guess you didn't notice that, Raji, that I got Ron Mei. Yeah, I got 3 new characters in my roster: Kafka, Yao Guang, and Ron Mei. I got those 3. 2 of them are free, obviously, and one of them is from the banner pulls. And I'm saving now, and I'm saving because of Ashvale. I'm not pulling for Sparksy. Nah for me. Mine is Hycilence and Yao Guang from pulls plus Blade. Oh, that's cool. You got a Blade dude. Lovely. And yeah, I've been trying to farm a lot of the materials for Yao Guang now, so I'm working on that one. I guess that's all I have been doing for the past few days while I was sick and dealing with a bunch of body aches from time to time. Just feeling absolutely tired for like the past few days. It's just been tired after tired, and like someone who's doing a thesis right now. And I guess I'll have to address this now. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a Love and Deep Space research thesis because I don't know. When we were discussing about it with my advisor, with the rest of the class, I'm like, he was constantly asking me what would be the research gap for my thesis. And honestly, I couldn't find the gap that I was looking for. So I had to drop that topic entirely, even though I really wanted to do good. I wanted to cover Love and Deep Space for my thesis, but it's not gonna cover as much because I couldn't find the research gap that I wanted, and so I went for something a little bit more my style as well. It's still in the realms of one of the topics of interest that I wanted to do for a while, and obviously with this whole VTuber thing, and I wanted to do online identities instead. Hopefully my thesis advisor doesn't watch this and figures out who I am. I'm gonna nah. But that's all I have to say, is that I'm gonna be focusing my topic on online identities instead of doing love and deep space. And yeah, unfortunately I have to switch topics, so hopefully I did not disappoint you guys, but like, it's the thesis at the end of the day. I'm surprised there's no research gap in LADs. Most of the times when I look up, like, there are some papers about it, there are some studies about love and deep space, but they're more for marketing and not really like a lot there for communication studies and like papers. But who knows, in the near future I might do it, but like, that's gonna take me a while. And yeah, anyways, enough of academic works is gonna kill my brain, but like, yeah, it is what it is. You just have to pick a topic and and hopefully it fits within your degree program and all that. So it is the life of a college student after all. Anyways, we are now gonna get into another Eden. I forgot to open my game while we were talking. I got so caught up on it, but like, I sound a lot better. I have my water right next to me. I'm not as coughing as much, but if I do feel a cough coming in, I might have to, mute my microphone from time to time as well. So, yeah, a lot has changed, and a lot of things. So yeah, like, it was just a fun idea that I really wanted to do, but since I couldn't really find a good research gap to defend my proposed topic, and there weren't a lot of papers about it, I would feel a bit panicked about it. But yeah, it is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. I'm just taking a sip of water right now so that I don't cough in between takes of reading lines. Alright, let's go ahead and mute that. Pause this. And now let's head into the game. And my thing is not... Okay, it's playing. Okay, phew. Oh, that's a bit loud. I'm gonna lower it down so you guys can still hear me. Maybe around there. Perfect. Alright. Let's just jump right into the game! Let's get it! So last where we left off in what's it called, in an Ode to Origin, we are now discovering that Meryt's like caretaker is the one behind all of the missing people that were in the Golden City of Remulia, but he was doing it for a reason that he's trying to save them from what they were infected with. And so we're learning this more as the story progresses, and and then obviously we have Rem, who has... That's a bit loud. And we also have like we also have Rem, who is the other version of Speary, who is now trying to do some kind of motives on her own. We don't know what she could be doing, but let's hope it's something good and not something bad. Alright, so this is the current team right now. This is my current team. I might bring out Meryt with me, because why not? She is part of the story after all. Where is she? Where's Meryt? Meryt? Wait, where is she? Did I lose her? Wait, hold on. Did I lose her? Wait. Meryt. Fist, fire. There you are. Oh, you're not a... You're not even at level 81 or something. I forgot. Whoopsies! Yeah, I couldn't get it because obviously she's only at 20 shadow points. That's fine by me. Okay, here we go. So I won't be looking at chat as much, so I can focus on the story entirely. Alright. Let's go to the Golden City of Remulia. And pick up where we last left off. Here we go. It's time for the voice acting time. So, you're gonna get some answers out of Fossa once he's finished all of those sick people, right? Yes, and I intend to know every last thing about his involvement in Dot. I sure hope so. You can do more than hope. You can be more certain. Just know that I am not doing this for you, Rem, but for the Golden City. I know that. I'm just worried is all. No one likes being tricked. If you're trying to accomplish something, you can't let your guard down, even for a second. Misjudge someone or make a wrong move, and everyone's efforts will be wasted. Speaking from experience? No! I didn't say that. There he is, it's Farsa. Sorry to keep you waiting. Will the machine work again? There's just one thing left to do. Aldo, you said you used the Astrolabos to come here from the future, yes? Yeah, that's right. Then you must be familiar with these. A star map and an Aster orb. Use them in the future. They should open the doors. They will lead you to the cure. I would ask you why you have such items, but I doubt I get an answer. Lady Meryt, I want you to accompany them as well this time. No, you know I don't want to see the future of this land. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to go to the Astrarium with them, which is why I'm giving these items to you. You coward! How dare you say that to me! Wait, Lady Meryt! You know exactly why I don't want to go to the future. No matter what I find there, I won't have enough time to do anything about it. Do you remember what I asked you? You found out a grim future awaited us. Would you let everyone know the truth and have them despair? Or would you keep it in secret and let the end come peacefully? Of course I remember. I didn't have an answer for you then, but now I was wrong. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the little exit there, but we're back. My mom called. I was wrong. I realized there is a third option. You could search for a way to avoid that grim future. A fanciful thought, nothing more. Even if it is, I want you to pursue it. Everything is as you expected, Lady Meryt. Dot doesn't just help the sick. It controls the food supply, public order, even the population itself. And if it fails, it will take the Golden City and its people with it. What? Then, what do I do? You must find a way for our people to survive without Dot. There is still time enough to do that. I can give you that time. What are you saying, Fossa? Thanks to Aldo and his companions, I realized I could buy you that time. That is why I want you to go to the future with them and take the Astro Orb and Star Map with you. If you are so certain there is something that can be done, then I will do as you ask. I will go to the Astrarium, but no further. You have my thanks. Why? Fossa, when I return, I want you to perform an auric ritual for me. Whatever for? There is a mysterious man who has taken great care of me since I was young, but lately all we seem to do is argue. And I want to change that. Lady Meryt! I will definitely have to put some thought into finding the right incantation. Oh! Flogopire Astro Orb and the Peace Record. I can't read the word. Take me to the Astrarium in your era, Aldo. But know that I won't go anywhere else. I will see only what I absolutely must. I guess we could manage that if we move the Riftbreaker above the Astral Ruins. Alright, leave it to me. You don't have much time left. Others have already found out about what you're doing. At this rate, someone's going to stop you. I had hoped to wait for their return, but it seems that won't be possible. I need to set things into motion before it's too late. Maya, I leave the rest to you. Lady Meryt, I have come this far in pursuit of my own ideals. To me, your death would be our undoing. I pray you become a good queen to the people. I never expected I could wish for such a thing. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. Is he gonna turn on us? Astral Ruins Astrarium. Okay, we're heading into Astral Island. The Astrarium looks practically unchanged. We had no choice but to pass through the Astral Ruins to get here. So unfortunately, Meryt saw how much everything else changed. Are you worried because I'm upset? I could tell by your reactions when we first met that the Golden City was gone by our time. But I suppose 20,000 years could do that to a civilization. Now then, let's get the Astrolabos working. Move the Astrolabos. Okay. The star rises in the south, but not the north. When the pyre burns in the south, the moon is in the northwest with capillary due west. Huh? Huh? When the star rises in the south, but not the north. Which is a star? wait. When the pyre burns in the south. Huh? Wait. When the star rises in the south, but not the north. When the pyre burns in the south, the moon is in the northwest, with capillary due west. When Alibi shimmers in the east, Cornelian begins to glow nearby. Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, that's 6. Huh? I have Okay, we're gonna try this. The higher could be right here. The pillator could be here. Alibi, Albali, and Cornelian. Oh, we have the moon. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, that was easier said than done. I was like looking it too hard. I was like, is my brain working? It was easier said than done. So the Astrolabos still works in your era. It sounded like a door opened somewhere, just like Forza said it would. Will you be coming to check it out, Meryt? I've come this far. Aldo. Gildna, my man! Of course we have... I forgot their names. Gildna, what are you guys doing here? Patrolling the ruins. Who have you brought with you? This is Meryt, Lavinia, and Rem. Why, she looks like Speary. Guess a hood's not enough to fool you. To put it simply, Rem's the maiden of Remulia who woke up in the future. Meryt and Lavinia came from this island but 20,000 years in the past. And we all came to this era to investigate the ruins. This is Gildna, Myris, and Varys. We've explored these ruins together before. Maybe I should leave it at that. Meryt did say she didn't want to know about the future. You seem to be a different species than these humans. What relation do you have to Oldo and his companions? You needn't be so wary. We are friends of his, not unlike yourselves. If you're from this island all the way in the past, do you know about the beast folk? After all, this is... let's not get into the details there. Your name is Gildna, yes? I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave this place now. Is that so? Am I interrupting something? If you are so curious, you can have Aldo explain everything later. But right now, there is something we must see for ourselves, so please, if you would. Okay, tension. I feel like I should say something, but they probably wouldn't like that. Very well, but don't keep me waiting. Let's go, Aldo. We need to find whatever door it is that opened. Right. I'll fill you in on the details later, guys. Are you sure we should let them go like that? I am certain Aldo will keep an eye on them. But I am curious to know about those visitors from 20,000 years in the past, though. I am a bit yawning. I do apologize for that one. Okay, let's see which door opened. It's like we're playing Roblox Doors. It's that Doors game that we need to find. Oh! Oh! This door opened! It's Dot! It's Dot! It hasn't changed much since we last saw it. Relevant specimen confirmed. Opening door to experiment room 0821. Specimen should proceed to the room. Specimen? It sounds like we need to find this room. Removing specimen from list of security threats. Error. Unable to remove specimen from list of security threats. System repair necessary. Looks like we won't be getting around the monsters this time either. We need to check this place out. Monster encounter? That's lagging. Don't crash. Ooh, that's nervous.
Yes, oi,
Got it. What? 50? That I thought that was a chance script. You could have given me the chance script instead. We have to explore this place first. Got it. Okay, there's no chest there. Let's see what's down here before we move on. Or is this just a loop around? It's just a loop around. A trial awaits you beyond this point. Yes, it's not a major trial, but it is a trial. Stop! That one seems different than the others. Maybe something changed in the past 20,000 years. What are we gonna do? We need to get past it, so if it stands in our way, we must defeat it. It noticed us! Get ready, everyone! Alright, let's do this. Got it! I haven't even played Meryt's character quest yet. I might do like a video covering all 3 quests for Meryt, like we always did in the past. Maybe I can do that. I barely broke a sweat. I wonder if this is the experiment room the voice spoke of. It's the same room Foster used to examine those cats in my time. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's not a loop around. Okay, it's not a loop around. There's like the thing blocking it. I wonder what awaits us inside. Oh! Oh! It's Forza! Huh? It can't be! What is it? Sorry. It looked like a friend of mine, so I got worried, but it looks like I was wrong. Relevant specimen has entered the room. Playing recorded message. Please take the device upon the table back with you and give it to the Arcanist Maya. Lady Meryt, May this give you enough time to pursue your ideals. O mighty daughter of the lioness in the city of gold, cloak thyself in feline fierceness and charge forth across the autumn earth. Carve a path to walk forward in the future. Is this the device? Those words at the end kinda sounded like an archonic ritual, don't you think? An auric. Say, Meryt, doesn't that robe look familiar to you? It reminds me of the one Farsa wears. No! Wait a second! I don't get it! What's going on? I don't think there's anything to explain. Everything's kinda as you see it. I wasn't expecting this turn, though. You mean that's what Farsa actually looks like? I thought they were somehow connected, but turns out they're actually them. This can't be. Back to the Golden City. We must return to Farsa's home. And this time, he will explain everything. Dang, that was a revelation on its finest. That's literally Farsa, with like a helmet on him. That's keeping him alive somehow. We have to get to Farsa's house. Okay, so this is where we reach the end of chapter 2, and now we can finally start chapter 3. Lady Meryt! Where is Farsa? I have questions for him, and they cannot wait! It seems like you got the treatment device then. The one Farsa gave his life to create. What do you mean? The voice told us to give it to you. But there was something else in the room that we couldn't quite understand. So you saw Farsa's husk. Did it look something like this? Wait! No? Huh? It's one of the bots? What? But how? Until just a moment ago, you were... a demi-human? Normally, we use a device to appear so to everyone else. Perhaps it would be easier to understand if I said I created an illusion. Do you remember how the entrance to Dot looked like an ordinary wall at first? It's one of the robots? Are you the ones who created and managed Dot? Not just that, we watched over the city, keep it safe and healthy. But why? Right now, I think it's more important to focus on the object Farsa left behind. It's a special device needed to update Dot's treatment system. We were finally able to complete it using the materials gathered with the Elecum and the data from the future cats. I cannot read at all. Also, we can heal you, Lady Meryt. What? Where is Farsa? In order to create this device, the materials you gathered needed to sit for a long time. We figured out after hearing about the prismine from Older's time. Just like how the elemental's powers crystallize over many years, the unique energy on this island combined with that same elemental power also changes into a special crystal over time. We created a simulation in the system and found that if we use that, even more advanced treatments would be possible. I didn't ask for an explanation. Now tell me where Fossa is! In the experiment room, he entered one of the chambers to stop time for himself and develop this device. What do you mean, stop time? We've lived for a long time, but we are nearing our limits. We can't survive a few more millennia. That is why he sealed off the laboratory to sleep until the day it is possible to develop the device. He sealed off the lab? To sleep? I don't think I quite got all that. Is it possible for us to speak with Farsa? No. The experiment room only opens from the inside. But I asked him to perform an auric ritual when I returned. To Mendel. Meryt! So if I understood all that, we can use that device to get the treatment chambers working again, right? Yes, and they'll work even better than before. Well, that's good, but if I'm being completely honest, I'm still a little confused. I know someone from the future who looks like you guys. Do you know anything about that? You speak of a time tens of thousands of years from now. I doubt they could be our kin. How should I explain this? We are spiritual beings with no physical form, so what you see now is just a vessel. Perhaps the blueprints for our vessels survived until your time, and someone created similar machines based off of them. But it's possible some of them were swallowed by a vortex of light, just as you were. So who exactly are you guys? Ancient beings. I haven't the right to tell you more than that. I don't think I'll be getting any more answers. Rem? This is unexpected. Demi-Humans aren't just ordinary specimens to them. And that Fossa guy. I don't know him. He is not one of the people I'm looking for. Is it possible that this is also evolution? Farsa was super interested in our story about staying in that war coffin for hundreds of years. Did all this happen because we told him about it? Probably. I think what you did really had an impact on him. Is that a bad thing? It's not really about whether it's bad or not, but if you're asking, I don't think it is. Me neither, because it lets you protect what's important to you. Oops, I dropped it. I dropped the pen. How are you feeling? You collapsed so suddenly. Okay, let me take a sip of water. I don't know if you guys can hear my gulps. I'm sorry. If you guys can hear it, I was like, yeah, that was a bit loud. Not gonna lie. But I'll have to pick up the thing that I dropped. I'm fine. Sorry for that. I apologize for the trouble. I can't believe I can't speak to Fossa anymore. Yeah, he's resting now. For you. Fossa said it would take time to change the city and its people so they are no longer dependent on Dot. He also said he would give me that time. Time enough to pursue that future. I thought he was only speaking of ideals. But this is real! He really did give you time! Fossa! Meryt! Come on, Meryt. Let's use that device to get you fixed up. Yes. And then... I will become a queen. I will become a queen who leads the Golden City into the future. Quest complete! Ooh, okay. Okay, we are still within the campaign. Thank goodness. Alright, let's see. Demi-Humans Paradise. Aldo and friends now have a way to heal Meryt's heart thanks to Farsa's sacrifice. They head to Dot to begin treatment. Let's do this! So if we use the device we brought back, that should get the treatment chambers working again? Yes, however, Lady Meryt must be treated in a special room. I want to begin with all those already asleep. How do we resume their treatment? Let us make for the special intensive care unit. There is a device in there that controls all treatment systems in DOT. If we use that, it should get everything started again. Then, we should also be able to cure you, Lady Meryt. This truly is such a strange place. Well, if this thing can cure Meryt, then maybe. Speary? Hey, Meryt? Should we let the Queen know about Farsa? I will let Her Majesty know once I am certain people can be treated again. Are you sure it's a good idea to wait? She won't be upset? I really should report to her now, but in the unlikely event that she decides not to trust Farsa and the others, I won't be able to use the device that he spent so long creating for me. Which carries more weight, my desires or my loyalty to the Queen? My heart has spoken. It would like to go on with the treatment. What was that just now? An incantation to help me stay calm and judge clearly when I am feeling lost. I do see you use it from time to time with me. Farsa taught me how when I was little. Where is the special intensive care unit you speak of? In the room next to where Farsa rests. I see. If you need to, we can always take a break. No. Let's go. Let's get to it. So where do we go from here? Oh, I did not prioritize the quest. Let's go ahead and prioritize that so we know where we're going. Yes. So Farsa is inside that room. There are some among us who don't think very highly of Farsa's actions. So he sealed himself inside that room to prevent anyone from stopping him. He insisted there wasn't time to wait for you. We had decided at the outset that we watch over the Demi-Humans without revealing our true selves. But why? If you have told us the truth, we would have worked together. Is it because the Demi-Humans are specimens to you guys? That's the word the voice used in all those time. You're observing all the people in Dot, aren't you? Which means the Golden City itself is some kind of experiment. Is that true? No! I mean, I cannot deny that it was at first, but not anymore. It's true that we initially sought to understand the lives of beings other than ourselves, but that changed to ensuring your prosperity. There are so few of us left, and our facilities are old and will eventually fail us. All that's left to us now is you. So you enclose us to keep watch. Is it difficult for us to understand? It is difficult for us to understand the heart. I never imagined someone would break the rules of practice, rules for a particular demi-human. Vasa was an exception.
Maybe if we start pushing buttons, it'll open! Oh, come on! Darn, that didn't do much, did it? Are you okay? That took me by surprise. I'm sorry. I knew it probably wasn't going to open, but I still wanted to thank him if I could.
It cannot be opened from the outside. Even the apparatus within isn't connected to us out here. Even if it has its own power supply, so it can continue to work. It even has its own power supply, so it can continue to work even if Dodge should fail. Everything's been carefully prepared so he can continue his research once he wakes. So that's how he did it. Lasted 20,000 years. Now then, the intensive care unit is just next door. Follow me. Lavinia, thank you.
I really meant it when I said I wanted to thank him. And I couldn't bear to see you looking so sadly at that door. Come on, Meryt, let's go!
Now I just have to do this, and we should be able to enter now. Considering that Chrono Cross's complex dream is going to be extended for another 3 years, since it's going to be in 2028 now, or 2030, I'm sorry, 4 more years, I believe, because it's going to be reaching 2030. Damn, it's a long time. I mean, some limited time collaborations last like for what, a month or 2? But you have another Eden on the other hand, who's doing like limited time collaborations that last for like 5 or 4 years. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check it out for myself, since we have so much more content now that we are going to be getting the updated version of Chrono Cross Complex Dream. So let me just double check. So the collab has extended to 5 years. The Octopath collab is going to be ending soon in 2 years. And the Final Fantasy IX collab is in 4 months ending. I still need to catch up with a lot of the updates! I still need to catch up with the Final Fantasy IX collab, okay? I haven't done all of it because I've been so busy. But hopefully I have time before I can get started. Because if I recall, it's going to be ending around June. And June is where I'm going to be having my internship for my mid-year. Oh, hopefully I can finish it beforehand. I'm on chapter 2 of The First Night in the Holy Sword. Awesome! You're catching up with all of the episodes. Lovely! It's those bubbles again.
But what are they doing here?
It sounds like you've seen them before. We have, but why are you using something so dangerous? If you use them the right way, there's nothing dangerous about them. Perhaps the ones you encountered were altered somehow. I guess the bubbles in my time and the future were under some influence, but still. Just what are they anyway? They're a song of evolution that seeps out from the great energy source resting beneath this island. Or at least, that's about all I can tell you. We use those bubbles to conduct our research, but I haven't had the rights to say more than that. Hold on a second, I just need to double check something. Just let me double check something for a bit. Alright, I just double checked, and we're good to go. I see there are chambers here too. Yes, special cases are treated here. Now then, if I use that device Farsa developed... System maintenance complete. Treatment systems rebooting. Resuming suspended procedures. Updated program installed. Confirming new energy device. Connection successful. New treatment program available. It worked! That's great news. Lady Meryt, it's ready. We can finally treat those illnesses we couldn't before. Even if someone were on the brink of death, we... Speaking of, could we maybe get treated?
Speary!
This body belongs to someone who nearly drowned to death. I've been able to keep her alive somehow, but her life is slipping away. Isn't there any way to fix that with your machines? This place was created to look at all sorts of life forms, so treating humans should be possible.
Wait a second! This is all going too fast!
But this is your chance, Shalika. Who knows if or when we'll figure out who Rem and I really are.
This is guaranteed! But still, it's too soon, and it means I have to go into another water coffin, right?
I know I said I didn't remember much, but
going in again is just...
Hey, Lavinia. Got any high places I can jump off in this Golden City?
Jump?!
Yeah, Shalika hates that, so she'll pass out right away. Then we can get into the water coffin, no problem.
Hey! That's a little drastic, don't you think? There are other ways, like using that special incense. And I never said I would go in. This is just too sudden.
Yeah, I get it. Guess I got kinda carried away. But I can't help it. I mean, we might finally have a way to save you. Vaso was the same. Even though Lady Meryt had given up, he didn't. And once he found a possible cure, I couldn't get him to stop talking about it. Maya, is it possible for two people to get treated at the same time? Yes, of course. Well, there you have it. What will you do, Shalika? Hold on a second, I need a sip of water because I felt my throat a bit parched. Woo! Oh my gosh, you got my gulp's picking up. My gulp was literally picking up the sound. It's like ASMR. If I put the mic to my neck, would you guys hear it clearly? Did you guys hear it clearly with my gulps? It's like ASMR drinking.
Speary, you'll be with me, right? You'll talk to me, just like last time?
Yeah, of course. I'm not going anywhere. Then it's decided. You'll lose consciousness once you enter the chambers, and you won't wake until you're out of them. But the ones in the future weren't like that. You actually went in? Only we know our way around these complex controls, so it's possible that they just weren't working right. In any case, please let me know once you're ready. Then we can begin the treatment. Alright, it's time we get cured. Are you ready? Before we begin, tell me about the other Demi-Humans here. The system is working properly, and their treatment has resumed. I will be keeping watch on their progress, and once they are healed, I will move them to Farsa's home as usual. Afterward, I will cover up their absence by saying the Auric Witch ritual went on longer than anticipated. Is that possible? We have allies working as soldiers and living in the city. They will help spread the word to make it believable. You guys have a firm hold on this town, I see. I'm ready to enter the chamber. I refuse to let Foss's work be for naught. Everything else can be settled afterward.
I'm ready too.
And I'll be with you, Shalika, even when we're asleep. We've been looking for a way to help Shalika ever since we met on Astro Island. Can't believe we finally found it. There they go! I was able to begin the treatment without an issue. All that's left now is to wait. I will return to the normal treatment room.
Hey, Aldo! Would you mind taking me to your time again? I want to visit the room where Farsa is again.
Sure, I don't mind taking you, but
I'd like to stay here with Maya. I just want to see how things work around here. I promise I'll be quiet.
I don't mind. In that case, we'll reconvene in this room later. Before that, may I ask you something? If their treatment happens to finish while we're away, what happens? You needn't worry. They should be able to leave the chambers. Sorry, did I say something funny? No, it's just the way you addressed me. You know that the Demi-Humans are specimens to us, yes? But things changed. In my case, it started when I took up the name Maya. Like you, the Demi-Humans I managed often asked things beginning with "May I grew attached to the way it sounded. Ah, so that's why you go by Maya. Maya. Oh, I get it. It's Maya, it's not Maya. I've been calling you Maya for the longest time. It's Maya. Normally, we don't have names like you do, but we noticed it would be easier if we have names like them. At first, we were the ones giving names to make things easier, but eventually we ended up having to name ourselves. I suppose this is also a sort of evolution. I will take my leave now. Us too. Let's go. Right. In Ode to Act 3, the Demi-Humans, you may be separated from party members, but they can still join you in battle. Ah, okay, so we still have Meryt in our group. Perfect! Go to Dot in the Astral Ruins. Wonder how long Chapter 3 is going to be. Okay, before we move on, I will say this. I've been doing single pulls on Lavinia's banner. And I want to say two more single pulls before we move on, because I want to test my luck. I really do want to test my luck. So I'm just gonna test my luck. Praise upon the RNG gods. Give me something good. Hopefully it's something nice before the Chrono Cross Complex Dream announcement. What is this supposed to be? Glenn? Oh, it's narrow. It's just narrow. Lovely! Alright. Let's do another single pull. We're not doing a 10 pull. Maybe we'll do a 10 pull at the end. Who knows? But I am saving for future stuff. Let's see what we get. And another silver door. This is the second silver door I have of today. Let's see what we get though. Ling Li! Okay, we got Ling Li. I don't have her AS form yet, but I will probably get it off camera. If I wanted to, of course. Alright. No Lavinia AS though. No AS Lavinia. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to Dot. In this world. Oops. I clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. Okay, let's check down here first. Because it didn't... Okay, I thought there was gonna be something down there, but nope. There was nothing at all. It's just to clear the area. Okay, so... I want to say this before we get into it. I will say this, that we are going to be working on You Gotcha Right episodes very soon. I will have episode 2 a pre-recorded episode and maybe have a special guest, or it's just going to be me yapping about stuff, but it would be nice to have a fellow collaborator with me if they're free. So we can do a pre-recorded episode and, get to talking about stuff. Let us know in the comments or in chat if you guys want us to talk about something, and we might be able to do it.
There must be something.
What are you looking for?
Something Meryt can remember Farsa by. I was hoping he might have left something here while working on that device for Meryt.
Lavinia.
You know I was raised in the outside world, not in the Golden City. Whenever someone was close to passing, they gave a keepsake of sorts to their loved ones, to keep the sadness at bay. My grandmother embroidered a design onto a handkerchief for me. That's why I was hoping to find something here.
I'll look too.
What's this? Could it be Farsa's notebook?
Find something? What's up?
Nothing. I just thought it'd be better that we didn't read it.
So this is where it leads.
Gilda! Myris and Varys!
Hey! Aldo, where are the others? We hadn't heard from you in a while, but we thought it'd be long enough and came to investigate again.
Heya! Short time no see!
I wonder what this room was used for. Would you mind if I explained things to them for a bit, Lavinia?
Sure! I don't think Meryt would mind.
And then we fade to the black screen to make sure the explanations get into their heads. I didn't know such a thing happened on this island back in ancient times. I thought the mechanisms in place have been put here by the beastfolk of old, but it seems I was truly utterly mistaken.
I wonder what the Golden City was like. I mean, 20,000 years is such a long time ago.
And the one named Meryt. I should like to have a proper conversation with her. After all, despite the differences in our species and eras, we exist in a similar position as leader of those upon this land. It concerns me how wary she was of us when we met. No, I don't think it's wariness. In any case, let us know when she wakes. Sure thing.
We should probably go back and check on her anyhow. Perhaps she's all better now.
Right. Oh! Wonderful. All the Demi-Humans here have been treated. All that's left is to bring them to Farsa's house.
Do you mind if I stay here? I'm a little tired.
Not a problem. I will come back for you afterward. What are you playing, Rem?
Finally alone. I can use this device to look into their records. Then I can learn more about that future that Kamlanaj mentioned, the one where humanity is wiped out. And maybe I can find out what I need to do to complete my objective.
What are you doing, Rem? Rem? Wake up, everyone!
Huh?
It appears Farsa's auric ritual was a success. He conducted it while you were all asleep. And where is Farsa? I'd regret to say that the ritual took longer than usual because of the nature of your illnesses, and he used everything he had to see you well.
Do you mean he died? Died?
He sacrificed himself for us? Everyone thinks you've gone missing because the ritual wore on for so long. Would you please escort these people back to their homes? I'm counting on you to tell their loved ones what happened.
I wonder if Mr. Dion will be mad at me. My stomach wouldn't stop hurting, but I didn't want to worry him, so I said I was going on a walk, but went to an arcanist instead.
I don't think he'll be mad at you. If he is, I'll explain everything.
Thanks, Mr. Mython.
I think Diane will understand, but the others might need more convincing. Good luck. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Hold on a second. What in the world? Hold on. I must go get Rem and check on Lady Meryt. What is Rem going to do? I'm worried.
Wait, there's no way to change the future? But then, the only thing I can do here is... If Meryt becomes queen...
What is she doing? What is that girl doing? Oh god, we have to go. What is she going to do to Meryt? Wait! Meryt's not there! Ram! No! Oh wait, she's out. How are you feeling, Lady Meryt?
Fine, thank you. So this means I'm healed now. How curious.
Is something the matter?
I don't know why, but I feel like I can't waste a single moment. Like I must do everything I can in exchange for being healed.
You misunderstand, Lady Meryt. Vasa did not do this in exchange for anything.
Meryt! You're all better now! Yes, it seems my treatment took even less time than Shalika's.
The new system uses Demi-Humans as a base, so it seems treating a different species is taking more time.
So we could prevent our people from dying from disease with this device.
I can't say if it works for all innocents, but it should do for most.
But we cannot rely upon it forever. Someday Dot will. There is so much for me to think about, but all must be done well, for Vasa's sake too. First, I must report everything to the Queen. No, perhaps I need to get my thoughts in order first, and quickly. Meryt, while you were sleeping, we found Vasa's notebook.
You did?
I thought it'd be best for you to be the one to read it.
Then I will, but before that...
Meryt! Vasa left those notes for you, so I think you should read them right away.
Then I will go to Vasa's house. I should have enough privacy there. In the meantime, we'll take a walk around the city. Boss's notebook. I do not know how many days have passed since I woke, but I will leave my research notes here in case Lady Meryt or her companions I cannot read have need of them. Oh my god, it is the robot heads. I took the substance formed from elemental energy and used the energy unique to this island, and preserved it for a long period under specific conditions to transform it to something I call pseudo-prisma. I have fully analyzed the pseudo-prisma and can now begin developing the device. This is just an ordinary research journal. Progress has been slow but steady. Progress has been slow but steady. That's all I seem to write these days. If Lady Meryt is to read this in the future, then perhaps I should fill the pages with something else. But what? Now that I think about it, I brought Lady Meryt here when she was young to treat a worsening cold. Due to a mistake, she accidentally woke during treatment and called me father. What? Why did he stop writing this entry? And only this one? I still haven't figured out what to write in here. The device is complete and my limit draws near. It is a sense of accomplishment that now fills my body. This will be my last entry in this notebook. I thank you, Lady Meryt. Okay, I need another sip of water. I feel it getting parched. Hello, Vincenzo! Welcome to the live, and happy Chinese New Year to you, or Lunar New Year, whichever you prefer, you call it. It's like I have like a legit big gallon of water. I have a big gallon of water right next to me. It's not technically a gallon, it's like, what's it called? 2 liters of water next to me, and I am keeping myself hydrated. It's the same for me, still new something is. May you have the time to do whatever it is your heart desires. I am the one who should be thanking you, Fossa. My heart desires to protect this paradise our people call home. To protect this paradise our people call home. Yes, that is what's most important. There's something else in here. Ah, a torn page. I suppose this is an entry from another day. Thanks to Aldo and his companions, I now know that this island still exists 20,000 years into the future. It means Dot has since self-destructed. It is an old device, so it probably malfunctioned. I remember that voice saying something about a self-destruct function as well. Before I forget, there is one thing I want to tell you, Lady Meryt. It is the secret of the children from Dot and about the Demi-Humans and Pseudo-Prisma. I see. What did it say? Are you going to read it to us? Oh, Meryt! What good timing! I was looking for you, Aldo. I want you to take me to this island in your time, specifically to the village beside the ruins. But I thought you didn't want to know. I've changed my mind.
Are you going to let the Queen know?
I don't have time for that right now. I will go once before reporting in. I must see it for myself. Then I'll take you. Excuse me? And down I'll take you. Excuse me again. Gilda said he wanted to talk to you too.
I think I'll stick around here. I'm still a little tired. I want to take my time in this city before going to the room where my water coffin is. I got the information I wanted in Dot. If there's anything else, it'd be in that room. Alright, then I'll join Meryt and Aldo.
Sounds good to me. Let's head to Reston.
Yay, we're going back to Reston! Crystal rainbow soa, eiga shooting star. Akogare kara stage made, unmei no takedo de showtime. Closet o akete, mabushii mirai.
Come here. Oh wait, I need to grab these too. I need to grab repair kits.
So this is Reston.
Unfortunately, this place was attacked by monsters, but we were eventually able to get the place back to normal.
So the Golden City was home to Demi-Humans, and this place is home to Beastfolk. Where might Gildna could be?
He doesn't live here, but he might be visiting to explore the ruins. If we can't find him here, we can always try his village.
So there are other Beastfolk towns aside from this place?
Lavinia seems like she's having a great time, but Meryt, I wonder what she thinks about there being no Demi-Humans on this island anymore.
Would you mind if I took a look around on my own?
Go ahead, we can meet up back here later.
I'll be on my way too.
Does it not pain you, Lavinia, knowing that our people are gone in 20,000 years? I know I asked Aldo to bring me here, but perhaps I should have put more thought into it.
Well, it'd be a lie to say I didn't think anything of it.
Lavinia,
I'm honestly looking forward to living our Demi-Human city with you as queen. I'm more excited to see what that's about than whatever's going on here. That's why it doesn't pain me to be here.
In that case, I will try not to disappoint.
Well, see you later!
So this is Reston, a village of Beastfolk.
I've never seen you around before. Are you a friend of Master Gildness?
It is Aldo who's friends with him, not me, but Aldo works for me.
Well, I guess that makes you a friend of Master Gildness by extension. Aldo and his friends helped save your village, though I'm sure you must have heard about it from him by now.
He did mention it being attacked by monsters.
I was really terrible to all of them back then, but now is different. Any friend of Master Gildness is more than welcome here. But maybe that's too little too late. I really regret what I did.
What exactly do you regret?
A lot of folk in the village didn't believe in Master Gildna after he'd been reborn. He proved to us what real strength is.
Gildna was reborn? Good grief. You're not telling that story again, are you?
And what if I am? You're the one kept saying you wanted to apologize to him after having too much to drink. We were too focused on our beast fire. We thought that whoever was strongest was right. Even if we had our doubts, we didn't really do anything about it. At least not right away.
Perhaps you don't need to be so remorseful. What if someone led you to think that way?
What do you mean?
What if someone intentionally looked the other way to make you think that beast fire and strength was all that mattered, so that he could rule over you with unquestionable power? To make you fight the humans? Are you trying to speak ill of Master Gildna? Even if that were the case, we're the ones who obeyed him.
Yeah, that much doesn't change.
Yes, I suppose you have a point. It was your choice.
And this regret, too, is your responsibility. That's right! But we're not just standing around moping, we're thinking about what to do next. I apologize if I came off as rude. I had quite the enlightening conversation. By the way, might Gildna be in the village right now? I think I saw him over there earlier. Very well, I'll go see for myself.
So where is this over here? Oh, it's down there. All the way down there. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much.
There you are, Gildna. I heard you wanted to speak to me. You have some nerve calling out royalty.
Ah, so you came. Did the treatment go well?
I see you heard about it from Aldo and the others. Yes, apparently it was a success, although I feel no different. Then the villagers say you have been reborn. Is that true?
I once led the beast folk in a war against the humans, a war which I eventually lost to Aldo. I disappeared afterward, but later returned as I was 16 years prior. All the memories from those years were gone. My beast fire, the proof of my kin, along with it.
I see. And you met with opposition, yes?
Of course, there were those who could and could not accept who I'd become. But it was my own doing, a direct result of my former self's actions. I had no choice but to confront those people myself.
If you understand that much, then I have nothing to say. There is something else I would like to ask you. What would you do if you knew your homeland was doomed, that the survival of your people was at risk?
Doomed? Even if I knew, it's a poor excuse to stop trying. But I cannot do anything on my own. I would ask my people to consider what options were left to us.
You seem more ready than I expected. Do you know something about the future?
What would you do then?
It took me some time to find an answer, but I eventually arrived at the same conclusion. I can't give up. I must do what I can.
I see, but...
There are no demi-humans on this island, and the Golden City is no more, yes? I suppose it's not unusual for a species to disappear after 20,000 years. Even so, I've decided to keep trying.
It seems you understand the truth.
Besides, 20,000 years is more than enough time for a species to take the next step.
Explain.
In the past, this island had even more energy than it does now. If we crystallize it, its power may change demi-humans, evolve them into a completely different form.
Wait.
Or so I've read. That's why I came to see it for myself.
But that can't be possible. We look nothing alike.
What's your language? You ought to be rejoicing and looking for similarities. Master Gildna! Oh, sorry. Are we interrupting something?
Pay it no mind. What is it? We wanted to let you know that Aldo came to the village. He said he brought someone who wanted to speak to you. Is that her?
It is indeed, but I've already spoken to him plenty. I feel like I've seen a brighter future than even I expected. I can't just stand still. I will be returning to my home with Aldo. Farewell, Gildna.
Wait! Take me with you! I wish to see this home of yours!
That woman had cat ears.
Do you know her?
Well, I feel like I've seen her somewhere before, but it could just be my imagination.
Although, let us return to the Golden City. I must report everything about Dot to Her Majesty. I wish to see the city with my own eyes. Is it okay for us to bring Gildan on Meryt?
Yes, I grant him permission.
Once we're back, we must head to the Queen's chambers at once. Is it really true? Arcanus Forza is dead?
It is! I heard he gave his life to save those sick people.
What a selfless man. It sounds like the rumor's making its way through the city. This must be a really peaceful place for news of Forza's sacrifice to be causing such a stir. Selika inspired Forza, and now everyone's talking about him. I wonder if this will inspire them. I wonder if they'll evolve. Oh, it's time we head back to the Queen. Let's go back to the Golden City of Remulia. And where do we go from here? Okay, here. Go around.
Crystal rainbow shower, Igakuyo shooting star. Akogare kara stage made unmei no takido de showtime. Kose to agete nabushi mirai.
I don't know! Oh gosh, I'm worried. I don't know what's going to happen next. I will wait here. I have nothing to do with the issue at hand. You have my permission to enter the Golden City. You may take a look around if you wish. My thanks.
Then we'll head to the Queen's chambers.
Wait, Meryt.
What is it?
You asked me what I would do if I knew my people were doomed. Did you ask because that future awaits the Demi-Humans?
It is one possibility.
The future itself is not set in stone. Those who know what are coming have the power to change it. Which is why I find if I find your power to be lacking,
You will take the throne for yourself? For the future of the beast folk? Rest assured, I will carve out a path forward for my people. It seems as though the missing people have returned home. But in exchange, Forza has perished. I apologize for the belated report, but I will explain everything. So Forza took part in creating and managing Dot? Yes, and it is thanks to him that the suspended treatment system was prepared and I was saved. He also left us his notebook, which brought another truth to light. It said that those orphan children indeed came from Dot. What? Then their parents? No, their parents are not there. In fact, they aren't anywhere, because those children were made in Dot. What do you mean? This is the first I'm hearing of this, Meryt.
This is a shocking truth about our home, which is why I wanted to tell everyone when the Queen is present. Maya told me that to them we are specimens. But we were not brought here from elsewhere. Rather, we were born from the same device. From some device. So we are specimens, I see. This city is prospering and its population grows along with it. Dot controls our numbers via the children they sent out into our world. Our health, safety, markets, population, all of it depends on Dot. It sounds to me like the problem has been resolved. How so? The missing people have returned. Dot has been repaired, and we know that no one is being held prisoner. Life can go back to the way it was before, don't you think? You want us to look the other way? Yes, if you do, the people can continue to live in peace. But Dot will fail in less than 1,000 years, and if we are still reliant on it, the same fate will befall us, which is why we must start making changes now. Your Majesty, no, Mother! Have I not passed your test? Allow me to ascend the throne. Please, let me lead the city down a new path. No, it is pointless. What's going on? Rem! What are you doing? Hey, look! What? Huh? Oh no! This is terrible! It's Dot! What's happening to Dot? Nothing. Isn't that right, Maya? Do you think me a fool? How could that possibly be nothing? If you knew the truth, it would only lead to despair. Your Majesty, if you wish for your people to live in peace, you will do as I say. I thought I told you. I haven't experienced enough to be a proper judge of what's right. But there is something I do know for certain. Wait, what? Thanks to this face of mine. You look just like me. Is it because you're my mother? I haven't shown you my face since you were a child. But we look too similar, even for a mother and daughter. Enough to unnerve anyone who looks, which is why I hid my face. I couldn't risk investigating, as those near me would become suspicious. Your Majesty! I think it's time you remove your hood. There's no point in hiding it any longer. You're one of them! My mother and her mother before her, and every queen who ever sat on the throne had the exact same face. But I heard from my predecessors that every investigation into those similarities ended in failure because of you. Isn't that right? That is why I gave you that test, Meryt. I saw it as a seam in the city's perfect fabric coming undone. I thought you would be able to answer the question that has plagued our line. But in the end, you discovered something even greater. Mother! I agree with Meryt. Tell me what is happening. Why was the city shaking? That was... Not again! Dot's termination program has been activated. Please wait until sufficient energy levels have been reached. Did you just say termination? Termination of what? The facility. It will erase every trace of itself along with this island. What? Farsa mentioned this in his notes, but why would such a function even exist? It is a defensive measure to prevent the data we have stored here from being used in ways we did not intend. It activates automatically when a facility grows old and its days are numbered. This will all come to an end. No! I thought there was more time, but it seems I was mistaken. What do you mean? You said Dot would fall in less than 1,000 years. That may have been an outdated announcement you heard. My most recent calculation have it at less than 100. Less than 100 years? Why haven't I heard of this? I am the only one who knows. Even if I told someone, I did not see the future changing for the better. If you knew, why didn't you do anything? Because it would change nothing, so why not let the end come peacefully instead? Tell me how to stop it. It's impossible. Once activated, it cannot be stopped. Once the self-destruct mechanism has gathered enough energy, this island and everyone on it will be gone. How could I, at a time like this? Leave this to me, Mother. I won't give up. I will find a way to save our people. And it is in your hands. If there is anything I can do, you need only say so. Then command your aide to not give up. I'll think of a way to stop this. What was all that shaking? I've never seen the golden sheen disappearing before. Lady Meryt, what's happening? I need you all to remain calm. I am under orders from the Queen to investigate the quakes. I swear I will keep you all safe, so please, give me time. Of course, Lady Meryt. I feel better just knowing you're looking into it. I deceived them, but it is better than revealing everything and risking a revolt. Aldo, what's going on? Dot is about to self-destruct and we're running out of time to stop it. Wait, didn't you hear the voice, Gildna? What voice? Sounds like it must have only played in the Queen's chambers then.
Meryt, is there any way to get everyone off the island? Maybe we could get them onto boats.
I'm afraid there aren't enough, but let's make preparations just in case.
I'll let the guards know.
Oh my gosh, please. Maya, go check on Shalika and Spiri and Dot. Prepare to suspend the treatment and evacuate should the need arise. Understood. I will wait until the last possible moment. I believe in you, Lady Meryt. And now, I don't know what to do. How could I save this city? If you want to stop it, you should speak to someone who understands the mechanism. You're right. Let's return to the Astraria. Right, let's get going! Here it is. Rem!
Aldo, what was all that shaking about?
Seems like it was caused by Dot activating its self-destruct function.
What? What do we do? What about the people?
Lady Meryt, I will ask you again, how do we stop it? There must be a way. Doesn't anything come to mind? We can avoid this dismal fate. I know it. Hilda there is proof. This island still exists in the future, so it cannot be destroyed here. There has to be a way to stop this. I can think of only one way. Destroying the system that controls the self-destruct mechanism.
You mean by force?
If you destroy it before it gathers enough energy, that should stop it without having any ill effects. But in order to do that, you will have to temporarily cut off the energy being supplied to the device, meaning you must destroy multiple points in the supply lines. Where are these points? There's no point in telling you. This is an impossible task, Lady Meryt. Cut off one supply line and the energy will reroute to another. You will need to cut them all off at the same time and then destroy the device immediately after. And we don't have enough people for that. There is also a chance that destroying a supply line will cause an explosion.
Meaning people might get hurt.
No. And there's no other way. Let me help! Sorry for barging in, but I wanted to speak to the Queen about what's going on and couldn't help but overhear. I don't really understand it all, but it sounds like the city's in danger, right? If you need an extra hand, I'm your guy. I don't mind getting hurt either. But Varsa saved my life with his auric ritual, but it cost him his life. So I want to do whatever I can for the city.
Meryt, help!
Lavinia, how are the boat preparations coming along?
Just fine, but along the way, I ran into these people and... Something's not right with the city. Is there anything we can do to help? You all helped bring my husband back, so now it's my turn to return the favor. They keep saying they want to help and won't take no for an answer.
It sounds like it might be a little dangerous, but if we work together, we can fix this.
Really?
Then I'll help too. What will you do? Let us help too. I'm sure we can be of service.
Even the guards.
I will think of a way to mitigate the damage so that no one has to die.
Thank you. Meryt?
Where is she going?
What's wrong, Meryt?
I understand that there's no other way, but still. I don't want to get the townspeople involved in this. Must I really force them to put their lives in danger?
Pull yourself together, Meryt! I wanted to do things on you. You wanted to do things on your own instead of relying on the guards or auric arts, right? These people are just like you, Meryt.
That may be true, but this is different. I understand this may be our only chance of survival. I do. But what if something goes very, very wrong? My hands won't stop shaking.
Oh, a hug! I'm on your side, no matter what. No matter what, Meryt. Please don't forget that. Like I said before, I don't know much about politics. But I'm happy seeing you try your best. I want to help you, and I will be by your side the whole time, so you don't have to be scared. Lavinia. What I'm saying is we can do this together. Thank you, my friend. However, the responsibility is mine alone. As the future queen, I cannot let you shoulder this burden with me. But Meryt! There is one thing you can do, though. Stay by my side with a smile. That will be more than enough. You got it! And I thought I had grown stronger, but I'm still no match for you. Let us return. We need to make our plan. After this, we will have the townspeople go to the supply lines throughout the city. It might be best to have someone there to give orders. I don't know if any of us are equipped to do such a thing. Then I'll do it. You won't need me to help you destroy the device, will you? Lavinia, Aldo, and I should be enough. Yeah, and I feel better knowing you'll handle it. Then Lady Meryt will make for the self-destruct mechanism. Once you arrive at the room, you must destroy the nearby device. The supply lines won't be visible because they are in the walls, but destroying that device will cause an error, and the critical areas in the supply lines will momentarily glow. When the wall glows, those in waiting will destroy those spots. That should do it. Understood. You all have a very important role to fulfill, but I ask you to lend me your strength for the sake of our home. And please, place your faith in me, and trust and believe that I will not let our city fall. We can do this, Lady Meryt. Good luck, Lady Meryt. I feel like we're almost done. I don't know how much longer. Oh my god, I didn't see your guys' chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, take care of yourself, Rise. Bye-bye. Thank you for sticking around. I am so focused on the story right now. That might be why they are so willing to help us with our plan. It is painful thinking that I'm deceiving them, but I will bear the responsibility for whatever happens. I thank you as the future queen of the city. Come, Aldo, we must make for Dart. Alright, let's get to it! We'll just teleport there. Okay, I did not check up here. I completely forgot. Oh, what is this? Wait! Oh, wait, this is the door that... Okay! Okay! Now I recall. Alright, let's do this. That should do it.
This passageway leads deeper into Dot. Follow it and you will arrive where you need to be. Unfortunately, it hasn't been used in some time, so the trip may prove difficult. You needn't worry, we'll get there for sure. You may come across the husk of our companions along the way. They may have things you need for your journey, so be sure to check them when you see them. I understand that it may come off as a bit of a shock to you, but as far as we are concerned, they are nothing but husk.
Even if that's the case, we'll be sure to say thank you when we do.
I would expect nothing less of you. I leave the people to you in Gildna. I won't let you down. I will keep the Demi-Humans safe, no matter what.
Mr. Dion!
Rasa, I thought I told you to stay put. Are the others still at home?
I came to give you a message from all of us. Everyone is really worried because of all the gold disappearing.
Don't worry, Lady Meryt will make sure nothing happens to the city, so go back home and wait for the others.
Okay, when you come home, let's have snack time together.
Dion. You can go back with him, you know. It's quite tempting when you say it, Mithan. Don't you agree? Yeah, knowing he's around gives me a peace of mind. By the way, who are those people? They're my associates. You asked them to come and help? You're incredible, Mithan. I'm starting to understand how Farsa felt. Alright, it's time. We head downstairs. Okay, we're gonna try and finish all of this in one stream. We're gonna try and finish this all within today's stream. You watching the AE live stream later? Yes, I will definitely be there during the Another Eden live. I'll be in chat if you guys can spot me. Alright, let's do this. Hey. Got it. Insert correct keycard into the slot. Okay, we need to find a keycard for that one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use 1000 genome and this one. How did that what?
の血を救済するまで私の錬金術見せてあげる。
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna have to activate this right away.
すごいな。行くよ。
I am literally standing. Oh my gosh. We need Tetra to unlock her ability.
どう？ よいしょ。行くよ。
Well, when you're not button mashing.
よいしょ。援護するよ。
Oh, it reactivated its barrier. Great. Lovely. How absolutely lovely. Petra, you need to unlock your skill now.
敵を貫け。
Okay. Phew. You can still survive. Yes! I'm going to bring out Meryt. Wait. Got it. This one can inflict sleep. I'll be right back, guys! Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, everybody. I forgot to turn off my mic. Yeah, I actually revived. Okay. Phew! Okay. The thing we need to do now is to get this guy to go to sleep. Let's go. Don't die! Oh my god! Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm dead. I am absolutely dead. I'm absolutely dead. Okay, we're not. Okay, we can still win this. We can still survive. We can still survive. We are almost there. Let's go! It's all fixed damage, baby. Alright. Let's see where we need to go. Oh! What did we find? A key card. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm not going to be reading the rest of the dialogue from here since I want to focus on getting through the story. Hopefully we can finish it. But we need to look around the rest of the areas first. Got it. No! Damn it! I forgot there was one more. Go check out the other areas before we move on. Good thing I did! Ooh, humans give names to manage individuals. We have decided to follow their example and give the specimens names too. Names that indicate position are convenient, at least that's all they should be. That's a weird log. Okay, so they think that names are convenient, but also some kind of hierarchy. That was just the evolved version of what we see in Aura Island. That was just the evolved version. It was a monster. It turned from being a monster to being a cute little mascot on Aura Island. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we need to find a key card for that one. Maybe I'll switch my Aldo to his AS form. I mean NS form, rather. For the added benefit of a full AF bar. And maybe we can just switch out Ryza for this character. And you for that character. Since I want all attacks to be done with these. Got it. Best defense is the attack. Oh, you mean from the mob? It attacks. It protect, it attack. But most importantly, it look like a mascot. Not bad for a meme format though. Let's do this. And boom. Alright, we need to find the robot with the key card that we need. And we need to not have... Okay, there's another chest. Crystal of support, we'll take those. So you're in the future, by the way, you're a mascot. Remember back in the day, I just had a thought in my head, like, remember back in the day when we had to just get the Void Sword, the Miyaki Sword, and now you have insanely strong weapons, and then you need to have a good Rasta set up for that one? Yeah, those were the days back then. Like, simply back in the day when we just had to grab a bunch of the Void weapon set, and now look at where we are. We just need strategy. Things were a lot different back then in Another Eden. And I pay no mind to it at all. It is what it is for the game, after all. Hopefully you guys can still hear me even with a loud... Is my volume good with the game? Maybe I have to lower this just a tad bit so you guys can still hear me. We got a blue card. Blue key card. So we need to... Okay, so we need to open that one up there. Because it's the blue wings. It's like Bluebird or something. How about that? Because it's literally blue wings. Wait. That door reminds me of something. It reminds me of Tsubasa Chronicles. It reminds me of Tsubasa Chronicles. It literally, it's if you don't know what Tsubasa Chronicles is, it's like it's made by the same people who are behind Cardcaptor Sakura, but it's in like a very magical, like fantasy world. Okay, I'm going to switch characters around. So we're gonna bring in Sesta with us, and we're also gonna bring in our good boy Iyashigure. And we're gonna bring in Meryt with us because she's gonna be part of the team. It is proving difficult to produce meals that satisfy the Demi-Humans using only food processing plants. We should consider trading with humans and creating farms above ground. Okay, so that's from one of the logs. That was interesting to read. So they were processing, like, the plants to make it be a consumption for... It's an angel with wings! It's the angel engine! The reference in my brain are just, like, unlocking right now. I wonder how much longer we need to go. Bio development area. I feel like this is longer than I expected. Okay, let's do this. Lovely. Alright. Oh, we need a different key card. We need a different key card. Hi, class scrolls! Research log. I have researched the species that fled this land. It seems like some of them have managed to thrive in the outside world. Are they referring to Lavinia for that one? I feel like they're referring to Lavinia from that one. Got it. And who is this one? He has the red key card with the human on it. So we're gonna have to go through this door first. I don't know how much longer we can play through, but I feel like we're getting closer to the end, and so I think since tomorrow is gonna be a Wednesday and I don't have a class tomorrow, I think we can finish this off in the fourth and final part. Since I don't know how long this is going to be, especially with like the upcoming major trial, which is the final boss of Act 3. So I think this is a good place to end part 3 of my full playthrough. I know I said I wanted to try and finish this here and now, but I think this is good. This is a good place to end part 3, and we can finish it off in the finale, which is part 4, gonna be happening hopefully by tomorrow if I'm not that busy. So let's head on back to the main screen. I'm gonna be playing my music, my background music for the meantime. And let's head back to the best chats, just my chatting screen. Yeah. We have learned a lot, and we have understood what has happened. Barca sacrificed himself so that the treatment device that he has worked on is now going to be working for Farsa's treatment. Of course, we still have Shalika and Spiri to think about. We didn't know what's going on with Rem, but if they're ever going to do like a finale act to an Ode to Origin, then maybe we can get all of the answers we can ever ask for from the previous parts. I mean, we learned about the Beast Folk, we learned about the Neo-Humans, and we're now learning about the Demi-Humans. Who knows that all 3 races are gonna come together and going to try something for the finale act, like an act of finality. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Someone called outside, so I have to be there. But yeah, it did not interrupt anything at all. But yeah. So tomorrow, if I can try, or maybe on Saturday, I don't know, but I will try tomorrow because it's also a free day for me, that I will finish all of an Ode to Origin so that we can focus on Complex Dreams' new update featuring Glenn and getting all of the characters like Surge, Kid, Harl, and Starkey all to Stellar Awakening. And yeah, that's gonna be a wild roller coaster, and I can't wait to see what Glenn has to bring to the table as the newest character to be added into the ongoing Complex Dream Chrono Cross collaboration. So I think I can do a song for you guys because I miss doing songs, doing song covers for a while. So I'm going to do this song. I am going to do this one first. So let's pause my music. Alright. I'm going to bring my microphone closer. Trying to catch me? Oh. Kick into gear, I'm on a fast lane. Running the field in city lights are playing hide and seek. Hear me calling, no destination. Cold wind kissing my cheeks, don't fight the urge, follow my lead. Full throttle, make it double. Blood line in gold and pearl and rose. If got trouble, make it shuffle. I just wanna make my life a blast. Will it be all gone? Will I still hold on till the sun rises? See the glow. I'm in the driver's seat, pedal down to the floor. Feel the gasoline in my veins come to the fore. Can't stop the rush. I'll push it to the max. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I'm never looking back. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. The thrill and adrenaline's the life that I chose. Shift the road, no excuses where my heart wants to go. Get risky, get speedy, and that's what I want. Gas and brake how I like. Ain't no one can pull me down when it's all gone. I should've moved on, but I'll hold on till it lasts. Wake up to that voice at night asking where do I belong. Tomorrow is still yesterday, but memories sound so loud. Part of me was left of yesterday. I know I wanna race the tide and reach the sky. It's who I really am. I'm in the driver's seat, pedal down to the floor. Feel the gasoline in my veins come to the fore. Can't stop the rush. I'll push it to the max. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I'm never looking back. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I'm in the driver's seat. Hey, we did it. That was Catch Me If You Can from Wuthering Waves. And yes, I will be practicing the newer songs from 4.1, from 3.1, 3.1. Just be patient. I'm still learning the songs that are in the new version of Woowa that are from iMyth, so that's gonna be something I'm gonna be experiencing later down the line. And if you guys are gonna be wondering, yes, I will be pre-recording my polls for Luke Herson. I'm saving every last asterite in my bank account, free to play bank account, to get my dearly beloved hubby, Luke Herson, and his signature weapon. Or not, I could just pull for the standard weapon. I can give him the standard weapon if needed. Besides, he's all I'm aiming for. I'm sorry, iMyth, but I'll have to pull for you next time because I am legit guaranteed for Luke Herson. So, best of luck to me, especially for Lukey. But anyways, this is where I'm going to be ending my stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in for part 3 of my full playthrough of An Ode to Origin Act 3. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the finale part of my playthrough. So until next time, I will see you when I see you in the Crystalites of Reawakening. Take care, lots of love, Crystalites. Bye-bye!